10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, how the paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you an Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype, man. It's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man.
Yeah, talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, fuck all them feelings. I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about shit that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty talking about old. I'm on that now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat. Get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'ma go all the way up. They keep on calling my phone. They catching on to the buzz. I got it out of the mud, but I'ma go all the way up. Bad girl from the store. She taking me out of this world. I'ma go all the way up. Nice guy with a cold shoulder. Yeah, we cool, but I don't know you. Roll the flower and I'm off the potion. Give me superpowers that I won't stop. To the bank roll on supermassive. Big bank for the space chatter. Way up in the squad NASA. Copper field with the dark magic. Subtle flex when I run a race. Tell these rap buddies eat my dust. Lil baddie after cellular. Talking life and how we set it up. I'm a sharpshooter, yeah, Will Smith. Call me Prince Park, let me freshen up. Bay boy on the level up. Way up near the nebulas. I'm never copping a chain, cause I see it all through the frames. And I leave it all on the page. It's feeling like they want me locked in a cage. They want us all in their face, but I'ma go all the way A with it, cause I don't feel all the way safe here. Yeah, spray the champagne, shower up in the air. Stunner goggles, I don't mess with the flu. Untamed and she wild off the goose. Ghost ride, yeah, I come through the roof. Ducking 12, get it all on my tail. Hella wild and I break all the rules. Chill, chill, bro, you way out of line. Yeah, I know it's a mood. I'ma go all the way up. They keep on calling my phone. They catching on to the buzz. I got it out of the mud, but I'ma go all the way up. Bad girl from the store. She taking me out of this world, so I'ma go all the way. Got the squinting, got the gator spinning. I'm outrageous with it, going crazy with it. Got the phrase jumping off the page, gifted. Got the waves fishing, got the neighbors tripping. Got the trap booming, jumping out the speakers. Drip on me, jumping off the easel. Gold wristed, couldn't tell me nothing. Nah, bought a fisted. Cooking the bars, turn a lab into a living kitchen. Watch them grimace when I water with it. Subtle flexing, live a candid image. Come from pushing in the S-type with no license, gas load, the windows tinted. Still couldn't see me with the zoom on your little vision. Nah, we are not the same, we got different lenses. No one snapping like we something real vivid, keep it realistic. Quick to spit it with my day ones. Got the label making bank runs, cause a train of thought like a freight, huh? I'm the type to get a late start. You the type to be afraid, huh? I'm the type to never have things. You the type to have it made, huh? Yeah, wave. And I keep fuel to the flame, huh? How they got me going this hard? Really, I'm the type to never say much. Vice grip, got the game clutch. Every song make the stage rush. I always said making money might change things, but never let it make us. I'ma go all the way up. They keep on calling my phone. They catching on to the buzz. I got it out of the mud, but I'ma go all the way up. Bad girl from the store. She taking me out of this world. I'ma go
all the way up. They keep on calling my phone. They catching on to the buzz. I got it out of the mud. I'ma go all the way up. They keep on calling my phone. They catching on to the buzz. I got it out of the mud. I'ma go all the way up. Y'all hit up with a dream, hold it down for my team. I'm afraid of how I'm feeling, I get high in the ceiling. How I'm feeling, high in the ceiling. I've been living like I'm past rules. In this rap tattoo, living like I'm finished.
Bitch, I'ma go all the way up.
It's what you make it. I feel like I'm lazy. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on drip I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive, so I almost gave it. All this shit that I'm laying, it's only the foundation. I've been going crazy, just trying to find a way. I was in the basement, trying to turn the page. I was going through the phase. See my face, I was chasing at the paper. Been all it for the ways, but everything again, ain't nothing left to lose. I've been breaking rules, I've been making moves, with everything to prove. Now it's going how I see it through my lens, but it's stuck in my head. I can't seem to get away from it. I went out of my way. I'm trying to feel the again. I've lost somewhere in my head. I denied it all on my own.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the building. Oh man, oh man, oh man. All I can say is, oh man. Oh man. All I can say is, oh man. Woo!
We'll make our own destiny.
Hey. All I could say is, oh man. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the like button and hit the share button, because, man, I'm telling you, it's almost as if, like, I saw this coming. I knew Sony was up to something. Shouts to Kratos99 for the $5 first donation of the show. Says, let's go PlayStation, ending the year off with a bang. Listen, I knew this was going to happen. I knew they had to say something or confirm something or do something before the year is out. That's how you end the year, man. That's how you end the year. Like, I know a lot of people, you know, are upset that we don't have a PS5 showcase, or we don't have another state of play, or we don't have, you know, something else to showcase what's next. And to see them come out, and obviously Spider-Man 2, which we've been hearing about for the longest time, right? And I already told everybody, it's like, it's not getting delayed. It's coming out. Because, you know, we heard it from, you know, Insomniac multiple times already, basically reiterating that, listen, like, the game is coming out. Like, y'all just hang tight, you know what I mean? And it's going to be well worth the wait. We said at the end of the year with a bang, Spider-Man 2, hype begins. Yes, Spider-Man 2 is going to be that game. And, you know, it's sad on the Xbox side, because it's like, there's no excitement going over into 2023 for Xbox. Like, it's no excitement. Like, the only thing that we know is what we already know. You know what I mean? That's it. We know about Starfield. We know about Redfall. We know about Forza. You know what I mean? We're guessing and spelling about Hellblade 2 and guessing and spelling about Avowed. Like, there's no hype. There's literally no hype going into next year for Xbox. Like, this is what I'm talking about. And this is why I say Sony, they will always get my flowers. They will always get my flowers, because for people who even been on the fence buying a PlayStation 5, you know, if you go as far back as 2020, and, you know, you hear some people say, oh, well, I'm a hold off right now. But a game like Spider-Man 2, that's one of the biggest games of 2023 from PlayStation themselves. From a Sony first party, that is huge. You see how much retweets, you see how every single time we get something Spider-Man 2, it goes freaking viral. That's because a game like that, listen, man.
We will make our own destiny.
Listen, bro. Games like that, when people say, oh, I'm gonna get to that donation, thank you so much. When people say things like, oh, well, exclusive games don't really matter. Well, Microsoft is coming out here calling Sony out for exclusive games. But at the same time, Gears is an exclusive, right? You have all these other games. Halo is an exclusive. It's not on PlayStation. You're just as guilty too, you know, but you're coming out here now, you're blaming Sony for their exclusive games. They've been around longer than you. So of course they're going to have more exclusive games. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, it's just, guys, y'all need to wipe the wool out your eyes. Y'all need to take the cover off your eyes and really see who is dominating right now. Who is being more aggressive right now. Sony didn't have to come out here today and do this, but this is a huge W for PlayStation fans. This is a huge W. This is a huge, I can't stress it enough. This is a huge W. Spider-Man 2, one of the biggest games, one of the games that people have been asking about. Huge W. Huge W. Huge W. Listen, man.
We will make our own destiny.
Shout outs to Thank you for the donation. All right.
We will make our own destiny.
Normally, thank you so much for the $5. Says, normally it's a financial iceberg. Says, but I got you today, fam. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Demi says, the only reason I get an Xbox is to play High on Life. Okay, that's great. Nola, what's up? How you doing? Let's get it, man. Listen, if you are a PlayStation fan, thank y'all for the donations. It helps us out. If you are a PlayStation fan, you have more than enough reason to get hype. You have more than enough reason to get hype. And I mean, let's celebrate. So to start off the stream, and we don't have a whole bunch of topics today, but this is massive for PlayStation and for PlayStation 5 owners going into 2023. 2023 is going to be a massive year for PlayStation fans and gamers alike, because not only we know Xbox have the games coming, but man, going off into a new year, we need a little bit more hype on the Xbox side. But so diving into our first story, major story here, which is we have to confirm the highlights for 2023 by Sony. The biggest game that I cannot wait for, the game that's going to move PS5s like water on a sunny day, is Spider-Man 2. And we finally got it confirmed for the 1500th time. You know, so let's go ahead and let's dial into this one. Kratos with the $2 says, this W is the size of Thor's hammer, Thor's stomach. Not even his hammer, his stomach. Oh, God. Yeah, massive W, massive W. Let's go ahead and switch over real quick. So as you guys, hold on. I don't know why this happens to me every single time, but let me go ahead, switch over this for you guys. And we're going to talk about this because, again, massive W for PlayStation fans and everything. And yeah, so let me go ahead and line this up. I thought I lined this up earlier, and Sony coming out pretty much reiterating and reconfirming stuff, because all this stuff was kind of confirmed already. We kind of knew from Insomniac that this was going to happen. So PlayStation in 2023 highlights, man. Holy freaking cow. Here are some of the biggest, oh, I like that word, biggest highlights for PlayStation in 2023, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2 releasing in fall. Oh my God. Big W. Big W. Holy freaking cow. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Spider-Man 2. Oh my God. Sony just coming out here. Sony, you get a heart for that one, Sony. You get a heart for that one. That's love right there. Coming out, you know, just ending off the year. And so this is coming from D'Angelo Epps, PlayStation blog correspondent, basically saying that the year's end is over the horizon. All right. So the year's end over the horizon, which means 2023 is about to begin, while 2022 has gone out with God-sized bang. Thanks to God of War Ragnarok. That doesn't mean 2023 has nothing in store. Oh my God, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy right now. Exciting time. It says the coming year is huge for PlayStation, stacked with a lineup of exciting releases. Holy freaking cow. Look at this. If you're a PlayStation owner right here, do y'all see this? Shout out to Nola, says Xbox drier than Ashy Larry, bro. Oh God, I'm done with Nola. That sentence right there. The coming year is huge for PlayStation, stacked with a lineup of exciting games. Whether you have been looking forward to the release of the ultra customizable DualSense, obviously, Edge controller, the Pro controller, or virtual reality adventures with PlayStation VR 2, fantastical new IPs like Forspoken, or sequels to the iconic titles like Spider-Man 2. This year has something for you. While there's tons coming to, you know, PlayStation in 2023, this article aims to highlight a handful of the biggest things announced for 2023. So, man, I'm just so hyped right now. Obviously, this is the reveal trailer. Well, we gotta rewatch this reveal trailer, man. I'm so hyped for this game, bro. I just can't wait right now. I can't wait right now. I can't wait for this game, bro. This game is gonna be nothing but fire. Nothing but, and this is what I say when I say the quality of PlayStation Studio games. Like, bro,
For as long as I can remember,
I can't wait for this game, bro.
For an equal, one who could push me.
Oh my god, bro. I think I've watched this trailer like 1,000 times already. God, man. Sony, bro.
One who could even be.
Sony, bro. Sony, bro.
Yet all I found
God.
is disappointment.
Oh, can't wait for this game,
One
bro.
of you finally gave me what I desired.
Oh my god, I can't wait for this freaking game. Oh my god.
We will.
Oh, oh, can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Speaking of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, let's kick off with some exciting news from developer Insomniac Games confirming the release window for the web-slinging sequel. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 launches on PS5 in fall 2023. Thank you. So everybody can stop panicking. Following the events of Marvel's Spider-Man and Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider Duo of Peter Parker and Miles Morales are back in the next blockbuster action chapter of Marvel's Spider-Man series. Oh, I'm about to go Super Saiyan. Much is still to be revealed about the game, and going off of the quality. Woo! My favorite word from PlayStation. Quality of the past two titles, we are bound to be, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's how you know this game is going to be top notch. That's how you know this game is going to be over the top, bro. And going off of the quality of the past two titles, we are bound to be in for a fantastic new original Spider-Man adventure. Did y'all hear what they just said? Fantastic new original Spider-Man adventure. So that lets you know we heard from Tony Todd basically saying, listen, the game is going to be action-packed, okay, because Venom is in there. Of course it's going to be action-packed. But the fact that they're saying that, listen, bro, this is going to be quality, bro. This is going to be buttery smooth, high quality. It's going to be a fantastic game. Man, this is huge for PlayStation fans, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Read on for a special message from Insomniac. Basically, man, oh, my God. This is coming from the creative director for Spider-Man 2. This is huge, guys. This is huge if you're a PlayStation fan. Quote, what a year it's been for PlayStation Studios. Here at Insomniac Games, we have been in absolute awe of the work of our peers. Congrats to everyone on a successful 2022, and here's to the next year. Oh my God, being just as excited as we continue to get Marvel Spider-Man 2 ready for release next fall. Woo, we gonna be eating good next year, guys. We gonna be eating good. We got Spider-Man 2. I'm so hyped for that game, man. You guys know I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Obviously, some other highlights we have, you know, for 2023, which they already confirmed, is Forspoken. We got the DualSense Edge controller, which comes out, I believe, in January 26th. So they're giving us dates here. And we already know about Forspoken, January 24th, right? And then we have Hogwarts Legacy, which is February 10th for PS5. Right. We also have PSVR 2. So let's go over these. February 22nd, 2023. I'll get to these donations just a second. We have Destiny 2. Oh, Sony flexing that Bungie acquisition. So Destiny 2, Lightfall. We have February 28th. So towards the end of February there, 2023. And we also have Resident Evil 4. Obviously, we know I can't wait for Resi 4. March 24th, 2023. And we also have Final Fantasy 16, the game that everybody has been waiting on. So basically Q2 or 3 of 2023. And it says, what are you most excited for that's down the pipe for 2023? I'm telling you right now, if you're a PlayStation fans, besides all these third-party stuff, like the biggest thing, Forspoken, great but this is the biggest thing from Sony's first-party studio, and this is what everybody wanted to know about was Spider-Man 2, and the fact that Insomniac pretty much officially confirmed it once again for 2023, man, this is huge, man. This is really, really huge for PlayStation fans. So let's get back on the main screen. We got Mr. Sling with the 5. Oh, no. Wait. Hold on. Let me see if I can go back up. So we have Far with the 60 says Spider-Man 2. Oh, my God. Yeah, Spider-Man 2, bro. I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait for Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is going to sell systems. The fact that people sit there and say, oh, yeah, exclusive games doesn't do anything for the industry. Exclusive games doesn't drive sales to hardware. Yeah, say whatever you want to say. But Spider-Man 2, a game like Spider-Man 2 is going to move PS5s. You think God of War is moving PS5s for Sony? Wait until Spider-Man 2 gets fully announced, fully revealed, gameplay, all that stuff. You're going to see people buying PS5s like ain't no tomorrow. Okay? And this is the reason why I say Sony, they just got some of the best studios in the world. There's no denying that. The hype and the energy that's around the games. Are you kidding me? Especially to this day, since 2020, have always recommend people picking up Miles Morales. Why? Because Miles Morales, yeah, of course, pick up 2018 as well. But most people have already played 2018. A lot of people, you know, they probably don't want to play the remaster for 2018. But I digress. Miles Morales, amazing game on the PS5 for a launch game. Say whatever everybody else was clowning on Sony, saying, oh, it's a DLC, this and that. That DLC sold so many freaking copies, and people bought that game just to play it on PS5. You know what I mean? And not even on the PS4. So that just lets you know right there, Spider-Man brings in the numbers all together. I cannot wait for this game. There's, like, I'm telling you, like, we know that what Insomniac is capable of. We know that they're going to deliver. And so this is a huge celebration time to end off the year with some highlights for 2023, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2. So let's go ahead and shift gears here. So Sony is confirming a massive 2023 moving forward. This is huge, man. This is really, really huge. So diving into our next story here. Once again, Microsoft. And I really hope that this deal goes through, man. It's not looking too good. I'm just going to tell you guys that because it's like every single day we're hearing more and more. And this is what's crushing Xbox right now, is because they're so focused on this ABK deal that even so, at least Sony could come out here and kind of give us a little bit of highlight and reconfirm one of their biggest games for 2023. Microsoft, on the other hand, they're so laser focused on this ABK deal that it's dragging down the hype. It's just kind of like, okay, we know this and this game are coming out, but there's no hype. It's just dry. Like, it's just no hype at all. I have to be honest. And so, furthermore, let's dive into the next topic here. Microsoft refers to lack. See, they're blaming. Okay. Anyways, Microsoft refers to lack of Xbox exclusives as why Activision Blizzard deal should be approved. So you're telling me, hold on. So you're telling me that because of the lack of exclusives that you do have is why you need to get this ABK deal? So you're telling me you can't muster up solid exclusives? You need this ABK deal to go through? So you see what I'm trying to tell you? And it's like I get blamed for every friggin' thing I say, right? It's like I'm not allowed, oh, you're just this, oh, you're just that. You see what I'm talking about? Like, Microsoft is just going around buying up big publishers and stuff just to add to their portfolio. Now they're making up excuses on, oh, this is why we're lacking with exclusives. You know what I mean? We need this ABK deal to be approved so that we can have more exclusives. What? That should not be the case. You shouldn't have to spend $69 billion to have more exclusives. What happened to all those studios that you do have? How about you fully utilize those studios, right? And crank out as much games as possible. You don't need this big old freaking Activision Blizzard deal. But hey, in comparison to PlayStation, obviously they got to drag Sony into this too, because obviously Sony got more exclusives, right? But you don't see Sony going around buying up big publishers to have more exclusives. Anyways, this is crazy. It's like the more and more you read into this, this is friggin' crazy. So let's go ahead and let's dial into this one. All right. So as you guys can see on the screen, yesterday we highlighted a Bloomberg report in which Microsoft President Brad Smith revealed his disappointment with the U.S. Federal Trade Commission for not sitting down with the company to discuss a proposal related to Call of Duty. According to the report, this was an offer for a 10-year legally binding consent degree to make COD franchise available on rival gaming platforms, which supposedly was shrugged off by the FTC. So let me go back here. So the FTC said, nope, nope. It's like they're not buying that. It's like they're saying like, oh yeah, you're trying to offer the competition, which is Sony, a 10-year deal, right, for Call of Duty. And they just shrug it off like, you got to do better than that, right? And hence why I tell you guys, Sony ain't even budging. Sony ain't even budging on that right now. Sony is not even paying attention to this deal right now. Believe me, it's like Sony they're just waiting to see exactly what's going to happen. So the FTC kind of just brush it off, right? Now, the same report also treated us to a few quotes from the recent Microsoft annual shareholders meeting where Microsoft president discussed some of the differences between Xbox and PlayStation. Here we go with the comparisons. Now, quote, the FTC's case is really based on the market that we have identified that they say have two companies and two products, Sony, PlayStation, and Microsoft Xbox, okay? Now, Smith went on to suggest that Sony has 70% of the global market and Microsoft has 30% of it. Now, therefore, he believes a judge will initially have to decide whether the FTC lawsuit will promote competition or instead protect the largest competitor from the competition. Ooh, you see that? Now, here's something else that's going to stir the pot a little bit more. Promise it's going to make sense. So he then also pointed out that PlayStation has 286 exclusives. So they're coming out here blaming the fact that, well, Sony got all these exclusives. Okay, like, come on, FTC. Like, he's trying to plead his case here. Like, we only got 59 exclusives. Sony got 286 exclusives. So you see why we got to do what we got to do here. You see why this deal need to go through?
Jacob Novik, $1. Can I ask without being rude? What's happened to you? Streaming earlier than you used to? Love to see it. The latest time you streamed here is 11 till midnight, but now the time here in Sweden is 10 minutes past 7 in the early night. Love to see this.
Happy to hear that. So thank you, Jacob. So you hear this? You hear this, right? You hearing all this, right? So Microsoft is saying Sony got 286 exclusives and we only got 59. Do you feel sorry for us, FTC? Come on, come on. Approve the deal. You see our competitor here, PlayStation, right? They got more exclusive than us. So you need to approve this deal. Whose fault it is why you have less exclusives? Whose fault is that? It ain't Sony's fault, right? Because you got as much opportunities as Sony to acquire and buy or whatever you want to do. You got more money than Sony. Sony's been doing this longer than you, Microsoft, as far as the console market is concerned. So, of course, they're going to have more exclusives. But my whole thing is this, like, it's crazy to me that they're sitting here making it seem like, okay, they have less exclusives. So Sony got more exclusives, so it's okay for them to pass this deal through. Listen, bro.
We'll make our own destiny.
Listen, thank you so much, OG, for the $10. See, this is why when I say the things I say, people get upset and say whatever they want to say. But the truth is the truth, man. The only way Microsoft can compete with Sony is buying more publishers. It's cut and dry as that. Do you see this? The only way that they can compete with Sony, pound for pound, is buying up freaking publishers. You don't want to hear the truth. Some of y'all don't want to hear the truth. Instead, y'all sitting there, oh, you're just this, oh, you're just that, oh, yo, you this, you that, you this. You don't want to, and you're just white knighting. The truth is, how about you stop forcing your freaking studios to use whatever proprietary freaking crap that you're using, tools-wise, just like we heard about Fable, that rumor about Fable, if that's even, whatever the case may be, like, how about you fully utilize your studios, give them the freedom so they can do whatever they want to do and develop the right games to build up your exclusives, right? It's sad, bro. Like, it's so freaking sad. It's like you got to buy the tools. Oh, wait. No, the tools. Listen to me, man. This is sad, bro. All those freaking studios. And you still need to buy more. OG, thank you for the $10. Says Marlon, Sony doesn't buy huge publishers because they can't. If Sony could have done it, they would have. But I understand that. But it just goes to show you, right? It just goes to show you, like, you want to sit there and make it seem like, okay, well, Sony got all, bro, this is from years ago, from 20 plus years ago. Sony been having all these exclusives for years, even before Xbox was even in the picture, right? But that's a problem. Oh, they have 286, but they're not sitting here trying to buy freaking Activision Blizzard. That's the whole point. If they could buy it, I'm pretty sure they probably would, but in this case, they can't. So now on paper, it's like, okay, we need this deal to go through in order for us to even to be in the race with Sony somewhat, to compete with Sony. So it shows you that they can't compete with Sony because they don't have enough exclusive. That's the case that they're trying to plead to the FTC. Anyways, check this out. So then he went on to say, so the administrative law judge is going to have to decide whether going from 59 to 60 is such a danger to competition that he should stop this from moving forward. This is crazy, bro. This whole situation. It's like, it's almost as if like, I just don't get it, bro. Like, I just don't freaking get it. You know what I mean? Oh, they got 286 games and we only got 59. Like, bro, I just don't understand this. Like, and it's almost as if like, okay, you get this Activision Blizzard deal to go through. Let me ask you all this. You get this Activision Blizzard deal to go through. What is this going to do for Microsoft? Is this going to make Microsoft better in terms of their exclusives, in terms of putting out more exclusive? Please, I need everybody in the chat right now. If you're an Xbox fan or not, I need you to be honest with me. Do you think that them getting this Activision Blizzard deal to go through, will this make Xbox better as far as their exclusives? Will this leave Sony into the dust with exclusives? And miraculously, once they get this approved, this is going to automatically make all their exclusive problems go away. Be honest.
We will make our own destiny.
Be honest. Be honest with yourselves. Answer me that question. Everybody in the chat, I need you to open your mouth. You're telling me, okay, you only have 59 exclusive games, right? you getting this Activision Blizzard deal is going to make all of a sudden all your problems go away? No. The short answer is no. It comes down to management. It comes down to the quality of your games. Buying this is not going to make all of that go away. Buying this is not going to make Xbox so great over Sony. Listen, bro. Nothing is going to change unless you make it change. The problem lies at the root and the heart and soul of Microsoft Studios. The management of the studios, the policies that they apparently have in the place that is messing up the development of their games. We just read that situation with Jez Gordon yesterday about Fable and what he was hearing about development and all this type of stuff about Microsoft policy about them using their proprietary tools and whatever the case may be. And that's going to have an effect on the actual game. Not only that, the same thing with Halo and them hiring all these contractors. And that's what I'm saying. It's a management problem. I can't stress it enough. So you buying this Activision Blizzard acquisition deal, whatever the case may be, is this going to improve the quality of your games? Is this going to put out more and more bigger AAA games year on year? That's what you got to ask yourselves. Because blaming Sony and saying, oh, Sony got 200. Bro, you can have as much exclusives as Sony. Right? So, but then, okay, both Sony and Microsoft have 200 and something exclusives. Now what it comes down to, the quality. And Microsoft, you can count on your hands the quality of exclusive games that they put out over the years. Come on, guys. It's crazy to me, right? Because here's the thing. If Sony could afford Activision, yes, they would have bought Activision. Microsoft can afford it. That's why they're doing it. But what I'm talking about is the problem is putting out a consistent amount of exclusive games year on year. You buying this ABK situation, you buying this deal, is this going to improve? That's the $1 million question. Because the problem, and I've said this before, like when you look at a lot of the first party games that Microsoft have and you look at Sony's first party games, it's a night and day difference. It's almost a night and day difference based on the quality. Like you can count on your hands. Like Hivebusters looks incredible. Okay. Hellblade 2 looks incredible. Forza Horizon and the Forza series looks incredible. Everything else, High on Life looks good. I'm not going to lie. It does look good, but it's just not my cup of tea. Right? Like you can count on your hands the good looking games. Sony, I mean, you can't even count on your hands. It's so many to count. So many to count. So you getting this Activision Blizzard deal to go through, is this going to make your exclusives better? By you saying, oh, we got 100 now. Or, oh, we got 150 now. Anyways. So Brad Smith is basically saying that he's disappointed with the FTC over the Call of Duty proposal. Right? And the FTC is like, listen, bro, right now we're shrugging this off, the proposal off right now. Microsoft President Brad Smith says that the company offered the FTC that it would sign a legally binding consent decree saying it would make Call of Duty available to rivals for a decade. It didn't help. So obviously that didn't help, right? And right now the story is to come based on that because the FTC is saying basically no, right? Now he went on ahead to say, well, he's disappointed about this at the shareholders meeting this week, stating that the FTC didn't give us the opportunity to sit down with the staff to even talk about our proposal, right? So here's the full quote on what's going on, right? So, quote, the thing that probably disappoints me is not that we will have to present this case to a judge in a court, because this is a case in which I have great confidence. So Brad Smith is saying, listen, I have great confidence in this, even though the FTC kind of shrug it off and be like, you know, we're not for this 10-year proposal deal for Call of Duty on your rival platform, whatever the case may be. But let's finish this off. Quote, I'm disappointed that the FTC didn't give us the opportunity to even sit down with the staff to even talk about our proposal, to even see if there was a solution there. Again, this deal is in hot water. It's like every single day, it's just something else, something else, something else, something else. I just want this deal to be over with. And I really and truly hope to my heart, because I do love Microsoft. I really hope that this deal goes through. They get this deal and it's going to make Xbox better. It's going to make Xbox great, right? They can match the quality of Sony, right? They can give Sony a run for their money, because best believe this deal goes through and it doesn't go into the favor of Sony. Sony's going to be mad, and Sony's going to come up with, I'm telling you, so don't think that Sony's going to roll over and let Microsoft win. That's not going to happen. Okay. A lot of you guys already know. You must not know Sony. Sony been in this game. Now, you know what that old saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? Because pretty much that old dog already know all the tricks in the book. Sony has been around longer than Microsoft with the Xbox brand, so they know every single trick in the book. So if this deal goes through, I'm just saying, Sony gonna have something up their sleeve. They're not gonna just roll over and let Microsoft just dunk on them like that. Yeah, you can have the ABK deal, but best believe we're gonna do something. And like Jim Ryan always say, and one thing I give that man credit for is let the games do the talking, and that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Well, he said why is Sony crying about the deal? The reason why Sony is crying about the deal, and I've said this 1,000 times, which Sony can stand on their own 2 feet, be innovative enough, and create their own freaking game. The reason why Sony is crying, because it makes up a big part of their revenue, right? It makes up a big part of their revenue, and this is the reason why they're crying about it. But like I said, Sony can do better. Sony can do better than Call of Duty. They have old IPs that they could revitalize. They have tons of multiplayer games that are currently in development. They got Bungie, for crying out loud. Get with Bungie. Okay, Microsoft, have your AB. We don't want your 10-year deal. Okay? We don't want your 10-year deal. We don't want your whatever proposal that you have. Hey, get that out of our faces. All right? Have your Call of Duty. We're going to be fine. We're going to be hurting, but we're going to be fine. Right? Like that saying says, started from the bottom. Right? You start from the bottom and see where you're going to go. And like I said before, Sony hits rock bottom with this deal. They got IPs that they can use. Put Bungie to use. If I was Sony, if I was Jim Ryan, right? I know, I get it. I get that Call of Duty makes up a big part of our revenue, but let them have it. If that's going to make Xbox great, if that's going to make Xbox touch us when it comes to the quality of the games that we've been putting out for years, since day one, since PS1, then fine, they can have it. Give them their Call of Duty. Let them acquire Activision. Okay. Put Bungie to use. Put all your other studios, all the other studios that you have partnership with, put them to use. That's it. It ain't brain surgery. That is it. That's all Sony got to do. So for some people saying, oh, well, it's over for Sony. No, it's not over for Sony. It's not over for Sony. They're going to take a hit. If this deal goes through and it don't go in the favor of Sony, they're going to take a hit, but they're going to be fine. People saying, oh, they're going to be the new Sega. No, they're not going to be the new Sega. They're going to be fine. They're going to be hurting, but they're going to be fine. And that's where you're going to see Sony really be Sony. That's where you're going to see Sony be very creative and thinking outside the box. So they have no choice because their back is against the wall or whatever. Come on, guys. Sony got some of the best IPs in the world. We already know this already. They have IPs galore. They got SOCOM. They got Resistance. Do I need to keep freaking going? We know that they have these titles. Killzone. We know that they have these titles. But those games cannot touch the sales potential of Call of Duty. So you're going to have to go to the drawing board. You're going to have to go to the drawing board, and you're going to have to develop something compelling enough that's going to keep people engaged. You see the disaster that's going on with Halo, right? Look at Halo. Halo is not even the same Halo that it used to be, right? Come on, man. Come on, guys. Seriously, let's be real here. Let's be realistic here. Sony, if they hit rock bottom, they're going to be fine. Sometimes in life, you're going to get knocked down. Worst come to worst, always prepare yourself for the worst situation, no matter what you do in your life. Always prepare. Like I said, Sony probably already preparing themselves. We just don't know. Jim Ryan is probably already prepared to take an L on this deal. And it's okay. Worst come to worst, they lose out on this deal. Well, now we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do to fill that block, right? You have all these studios that are talented enough to make something. It's never too late. It's never too late. And I really hope on the Microsoft side of things, I really hope on Microsoft side that them getting this ABK deal is going to make them better. It's going to make everybody happy. Make the hardcore fans happy. Make the casual fans happy. Make the mobile gamers happy. I really hope that this puts Xbox back on the map. I really hope that the X can be back so that the X can really give Sony some competition, because really, you need competition. I don't want Microsoft to go nowhere. Don't get it twisted. I just want Microsoft to do freaking better with their exclusives, man. As simple as that. But the only way they're doing this is making these big acquisitions, but at the same time, you need to focus on your games. Matt Booty, needs to make sure, hey, Matt Booty need to be doing this. Obsidian, how you doing? This is Mr. Matt Booty. Okay, let's see, how's the game coming on? That doesn't look great. Can you add some more light in here? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. Add a little bit more reflections. Yeah. Don't like the sound of that story, but that sounds pretty good. Okay. We might have to delay this game because I'm not happy with what I'm seeing right now. Okay. Next, Ninja Theory. How you doing, Ninja Theory? Yeah. Great. Wow. This looks great. You know what? We are going to be getting with the PR team really soon, and we're going to be having a show really soon to show off this game. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing, and I think a lot of Xbox gamers will be very excited to see this game. Okay? Lighting, reflections, gameplay, story, mechanics. Great and wonderful. Yes. And we really want this game to be a highlight reel for the Series X. That's right. So, wrap up everything, wrap up a trailer, and get this thing ready so we can show it off and blow everybody away. All right. Playground games. How you doing? Yes. Now, I know we had a policy in place for you to use our proprietary tools, but here's the thing. This is looking rough, so we might have to delay Fable a little bit longer here, because we're not happy with what we're seeing here. This game is looking really mediocre, and we might have to reverse on our policy for you to be using the tools that we said that for you guys to use, okay? So we're gonna skip on Fable, delayed about another 3 more years, and that's gonna be that. All right, next game. Wait a minute, this is Avowed. Alrighty. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. The wind is blowing, the grass is looking great. Looks very next gen. The lighting, the volumetric fog, everything is looking great. All right. Get a trailer ready. Get with our PR team. Let's get that out. Listen, bro. If they need to hire me, doggone it. Hire me. Microsoft, if you're watching this, you probably ain't watching this, but hire me. I'll look over the doggone games. I'll bug test it. You know what I mean? I'll make sure everything is running smooth. You know what I'm saying? I make sure the mechanics is right. I make sure the graphics is right. Make sure the lip syncing is okay. Make sure the environment looks crisp and good. Hire me. Hire your boy. I'll look over the game. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I almost got a scholarship for game design back in the day. So hire your boy. Hire your boy. Hire your boy. I'll look over it. I'll look over it. Since you don't want to do it, I'll do it. I'll do it my doggone self. Believe that. I'll do it my doggone self. If it means that I got to carry Xbox on my back and make sure that the games that are being showcased in your showcase looks really, really good, right? And he's getting people hype and getting people excited. That's all it is. It's a management thing. Whoever the overseer is, right? Matt Booty, that's your job. Look over these games. Make sure that these games are polished and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Fired up and ready to go. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to see no half dead game, no buggy, glitchy game, no game that's looking next generation. We want to see top notch, top quality experiences. This is next generation. I understand people pull a car. Oh, these are 2015 machines. What do you expect? Doesn't freaking matter. We've seen what Sony have done with PlayStation 4 and how they continue to squeeze power and everything like that to get these games to look the way how they look. So I'm not trying to hear that, okay? Because you know people always try to pull the card and blame the system. It's not the Series X fault why Halo Infinite looks the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? It's people always blame the machine. Don't blame the machine. Blame the freaking management. You know what I mean? That's over the developers. It's not the developers' fault because most of the times it's the overseer. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that sit there and say, no, we got to get this game out now. We got to get this game out. We got investors breathing down our necks like dragons. We got these investors breathing down our necks. Get this game out. Get this game. You get the game out. You get game out. We invest money. You get game out. Nah. We got deadlines. You get this game out. No, it's not ready. Because a rush game is always on the heels of being a disaster. But a game that's being delayed has a chance to be great, man. As simple as that. And that's all I want from Microsoft. That's all I want from them. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's very simple. Facts, man. It's a management issue, bro. That's all it is. That's all it's ever going to be. A management friggin' issue. Thank you so much for the donations and stuff like that. He said, nah, bro. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all boys, man. Like, listen, bro. Kratos, thank you for the $5. He said, nah, they got to cancel Fable. No, don't say that. No. He says, Spider-Man 2 is on the PlayStation Store. Hey, Chloe, thank you for the love. Yeah. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that they got to cancel Fable. Don't say, please do not say that, because if you go ahead and you do that, then that's going to be a big problem. All right. So if you guys, we're going to go to the Q&A because I think a lot of you guys have a lot of questions and things of that nature. And I want to get to everybody. So if you did enjoy the main show, give me a thumbs up, man. Share the stream. Hey, Marlon made my day. Let me know how I did today, man. I try to be entertaining for you guys, you know, try to, you know, make you guys laugh. You know what I mean? But, man, you just got to laugh about the situation because I really hope that this ABK deal will make Xbox great again and will make their studios pump out big AAA games that people really want to play. The casual people are going to be okay because they're going to be okay with the AA. They're going to be okay with the indie stuff, whatever the case may be. And we know that Xbox does great with their indie studios, but man, like the bigger AAA stuff, come on, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know. Viper, what's going on, Viper? How you doing? Smash up that like button for me, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell. Q&A time. Come in with your super chats. Come in with your questions. All that good stuff. How you doing? All right. Viper, what's up? How you doing? How's everything? He said, my question is why Brad Smith is still talking. I don't know, man. He wants the deal to go through. So, I mean, that's really what it really boils down to. Listen, I see a lot of people saying that, you know, Fable is going to get the scale-bound treatment. That's not going to be good Because if they cancel Fable, people are going to be mad. You remember the situation with Lionhead Studios? We don't want another Lionhead Studios situation happening. That's why I said it's a management thing. It's a management thing. He says, I have all the systems. I don't care what's going on. I just give me great games to play and I'm good. Hey, that's cut and dry like it is, but man, you gotta call them. You gotta call it out like it is, though, man. If you're not happy with the way how things are, you gotta call it out. It says, Mr. Marlin, are you going to watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie and how excited? Oh yeah, I watched it. It looks fire. Most definitely gonna be watching it for sure. I love Spider-Man. So it says live action Death Stranding film is in development via deadline. Whoa, not surprised there. I mean, they've been doing that like crazy. It says pawn shop selling Xboxes for $50. Oh boy, that's down bad. We down bad at that point. It says Marlon, Phil Spencer, and Matt Booty need to go. This bad management. I've said it before. Listen, yo, like I said before, man, it's just, I'm not saying Phil is like really good for Xbox. I feel like he saved Xbox, but at the same time, I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just don't like certain decisions. Certain things he be saying, I'm just like, wait a minute, Phil. Like, wait, what? You know, I love Phil. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, I don't know sometimes. You know what I mean? I really don't. And I know there's a lot of pressure on him and, you know, his boss and his boss, you know, people that's over him. But at the same time, man, like, it's just, I don't know, man. This generation so far, Sony's been crushing it. They're ending off 2022 with a bang and everything, and it's looking good for Sony right now, you know, going into 2023. So, and I'm telling you, once they drop a PS5 showcase, I am telling you, the hype is going to be through the freaking roof. We heard that Microsoft is going to be doing some type of showcase or something like that. So we're just going to have to wait and see, you know, how that's going to turn out. But I don't know, man. I really, really don't know. It says, nah, Phil is going to be fine, bro. It's just, I don't know. I just really hope. I really hope that they can just be great again. Give me back the 360 flavor, like something. It says Xbox need a backup plan if Game Pass disappears in the future. If Game Pass disappears in the future, they're in trouble, because then at that point, now your studio is gonna have to carry the legwork. You know what I mean? Now all your studios, all these studios that you done bought, now they're gonna have to carry the legwork to make Xbox profitable. You know what I mean? For Microsoft or whatever the case may be, or to be sustainable, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just at that point, because right now Game Pass is their safe haven. You know what I'm saying? That's their baby. That's their safe haven at this point. That's what's keeping them afloat. That's what saved them in the first place. So only thing we can do is hope for the best and pray for the best at this point in time. But hey, it says exactly. Sony didn't even give you all a showcase this year. Stop it. I mean, Microsoft too. Microsoft too. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Microsoft gave us that one little show or whatever it is, but at least Sony had more state of plays this year. You know, so there you go. I like I said, hey, and it's only because of this freaking ABK deal. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to tip the scale and all that. So it says they need to raise the price of Game Pass to $20 a month. Oh, no. That's going to happen either way. That's going to happen either way. So there's really nothing you could do about it. It says, Marlon, I missed the start of your stream again because of YouTube. Always smash the like button on my phone and on my TV while watching you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It says Microsoft sold up 3 showcase this year. What are you talking about, bro? Come on. Okay. Like I said, Microsoft had one of their biggest showcases, right? This year, the last one that we just got. And that was underwhelming, right? So, okay, they had multiple showcases this year. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with everything? Are you blown away by everything that they showed? Let me ask you that. Let me ask you that. Are you blown away? Are you blown away? Okay. Ham, what's up, man? How you doing? Excursions with the $20 with the shh.
We will make our own.
Listen, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the for everything. I appreciate it. Okay. It says Microsoft has too many games that are still TBA. Even 2023 is looking iffy. I really don't care about COD. If Game Pass fails, it is only a third-party box. Well, there you go. Shh. So, in hindsight, Microsoft had what? ID at Xbox Fall Showcase on September 14th. Microsoft had what? Xbox at Tokyo Game Show 2022. Right? And obviously, we had the Xbox and Bethesda showcase. Right? And obviously, we saw Redfall. You know, we saw Forza. Right? Sea of Thieves. We saw Grounded. Right? Like Fallout 76. Right? Elder Scrolls Online. Riot Games with Game Pass. Jump in with Xbox Cloud Games. Right? Coming soon to Xbox F1 2022. MW2. We had Diablo. Right? Fall Guys and Marvel Sun. That's all we had. Right? Man. Like I said before, that showcase, that Xbox / Bethesda showcase was underwhelming. That was underwhelming. Right? Come on, man. Smash up that like button. Smash up that like button. It says, what did Sony show? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. You know what? I can't. What did Sony... You're gonna say, what did Sony show? What did Sony show? Let me ask you what Sony showed. What did Sony show? Who had more games released this year? Forget about the showcases. Who had more games released this year? Who had 0 when it comes to their first party studios? Yeah, we're really. Who showed more games this year? Who had more games this year?
We will make our own destiny.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Then we just got a state of play just recently. You're gonna sit here. You know what? You know what? I'm done. People are so ungrateful. They just gave us a state of play. Right. They didn't just give us a state of play. What did Sony show? What you mean, what did Sony show? You know what? I'm not going to bring up my blood pressure any further. What you mean, what did Sony show? What did Sony show? What did Sony show? Didn't they just give us a state of play? Huh? I guess we just completely, I mean, we just dunking on that state of play. Like, we didn't just got a state of play. So because they didn't have a PS5 showcase, then it's like, oh, well, Sony didn't show anything. Sony didn't have anything in September. Sony didn't show us all these games. Right? Yes, it's not a PS5 showcase. Yes, it was mixed in with third party. So is Microsoft with their showcase that they had too. So how are you going to sit there and make it seem like, oh, Sony didn't show anything? Who had more games? Who released more games? Right? Who released more games this year? That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point. Who released more games this year? Yes, they didn't have a showcase, but they showed more stuff. They released more games. That's all that matters. Microsoft had a showcase. Did any of those games that they showed? Is Redfall coming out this year? Is Starfield coming out? Man, listen to me, man. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Is Forza coming out? Forza Motorsport coming out this year? Oh, they showed a showcase. Oh, they showed a show. They had a showcase. They had a showcase. Oh my God, they had a showcase. What? Where's the games at? Where's the first party games at? Oh, they. Oh, where's the Sony? Oh, they there. Where the games at? Okay, they had a show. Where's the games at? Where? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Where's Redfall? Where is Starfield? Delayed. So you can sit there and say, "Oh, Sony. What did Sony show?" Listen, bro. Crazy. You see what I'm saying with these fanboys? It is crazy. Sony
will make our own destiny.
Sony sat there and gave us a state of play in September. Right? Sony sat there and gave us a state of play in September. They had two state of plays back to back. Right? So that's what, 3? I think we had like 3 state of plays. 3 or 4 state of plays for this year. Right? If I'm not mistaken. Right? So multiple state of plays. Yes, we did not get a showcase. Are you kidding me? But they gave us, Xbox Bethesda showcase. Okay, where's all those games at? Huh? Listen to me, man. Sony had first party stuff mixed in with third party. Same thing with Microsoft. But my whole thing, where I'm drawing the line is, where's all those games at? Sony released more games. It doesn't matter. At this point, the year is ending, right? And Sony released more games than Microsoft. Case closed. Case closed. Oh boy. And if they did do a PS5 showcase, thank you so much for the 18 months. Man, this boys, Starfield is going to get delayed to 2024. I hope not. It says, Marlon, what's do you recommend is must buy game on PS5 for Christmas? Bless you and the holidays. Man, there's so many games I recommend. Definitely God of War. Definitely Miles Morales. Returnal. Ratchet and Clank. Horizon. It's, the story... not really what I was really expecting, but definitely throw that in there as well. Yeah, just start off Demon Souls, start off with those, and go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Xbox are mad because Sony is trying to save the gaming industry and Microsoft is trying to destroy facts. Let's see here. Let's get to these questions. It says, at least we know their release date. Listen. Let me show you guys, because it seems like, okay, it's just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's like, okay, we got the Xbox Bethesda game showcase, right? Which was underwhelming. Because Redfall did not blow me. Not Redfall. Redfall did look good to me. Starfield did not blow me away. Pentiment. Really? Pentiment? No, not my cup of tea. Forza? Okay. You know what I mean? As Dusk Falls? Not my cup of tea. History Untold? Not my cup of tea. Minecraft Legends? Not my cup of tea. Sea of Thieves Season 7? Not my cup of tea. Really? Naraka, Blade Point, that looks decent. Okay, but that's not even first party studio. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. No. Right? Grounded, not my cup of tea. Fallout 76. Okay. Flintlock. Okay, that game looked decent, right? But that's High on Life, not my really cup of tea. Not my bread or tea. You know what I'm saying? All these other third-party stuff, Persona 4, Persona 3. Really? We're going to do this right now? We're really going to do this right? Scorn, not my cup of tea. Are you kidding me? God. Man, listen to me, man. Listen, bro. Listen. You can count on your hands the games that really stood out to you during that showcase. You can count. Okay. Hold on.
We will make our own destiny.
Okay. You know, it's funny. It's so funny to me. It's so funny to me because it's like, anyways, let me get to this donation. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand people. Zay, thank you so much for the $10. Says, got to give credit to Nintendo for how they give us Nintendo Directs and think of 2, maybe 3 that happened this year. Exactly. Here's the thing. I'm not making excuses for Sony on why we did not get a PS5 showcase. We needed a PS5 showcase to see what else is coming out besides what we already know for 2023. Okay? Now, the fact that we did not get a PS5 showcase, Sony still end off this year strong because they had more games than Microsoft from their first-party studios. Give credit where credit's due. Regardless, you did not get a showcase for what's coming out next year and beyond. PlayStation fans still was eating good this year. Microsoft had a big zero from their first-party studios. Let's be real. Because all it really is Game Pass literally carried this whole year for Microsoft. Literally. I'm just being honest. Right? So it's just I don't see why it's so hard for us to give credit where credit's due. Why is it so hard for us to say, you know what, PlayStation did great this year? Yes, we didn't get a showcase, but at least we got the games. You said, well, Game Pass had 60 games. Okay, like I said, you know, the crazy part, it says Game Pass will carry Xbox every year. It's sad that you're saying that, but that's the reality. Believe me, nobody cares at the end of the day, right? But at the end of the day, that's the reality, right? Like, the reality is Game Pass is going to carry Xbox, period. And so it's just, I just don't know. Starfield ran away from Ragnarok. Now it's going to run away from Spider-Man 2. Oh, Lord. Well, the good part is supposedly it's coming out in what, Q1 or Q2 of next year. So I think it will be out of Spider-Man 2's way for sure. It will definitely be out of Spider-Man 2's way. You know, like I said, man, you honestly think, okay, all right, let me just say.
We will make our own destiny.
Listen, man. You know, like I said, I really, really hope. Let me do a poll right now. Let me do a poll right now. Okay? Let me do a poll right now. Because I really want to ask you guys this. Based on every game that we know that's coming out for 2023 for Xbox and games that are coming out for 2023 for PlayStation, I really want to know. Top Shelf, thank you for the $5. Says, do you think God of War got robbed of Game of the Year? See, here's my thing.
We will make our own destiny.
Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. When it comes to that situation, everybody like what they like. So my game of the year is still going to be God of War. Regardless of what the video game awards are saying, my game of the year is still going to be God of War. Period. over Elden Ring, period. You know what I'm saying? So God of War is a longer franchise. I grew up with God of War. I have a relationship with God of War. Souls games, I've been playing them for a long time, but not as big as God of War for me. So God of War will always be my game of the year, regardless, right? I know for some people, Elden Ring, whatever the case may be. But let me ask you guys this. Who do you think have the better 2023 games lineup? This is a deciding factor, bro. This is going to be year 3 for Microsoft. This is crunch time for Microsoft. Okay? Microsoft have no choice right now. It's crunch time. We don't want to hear, oh, well, we don't want to hear, oh, we got to wait till 2024. 2023 is crunch time for Microsoft. So if they don't get it together in 2023, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. And you don't need to be a fanboy to see that. Like, you hear it from the most diehard, you know what I'm saying, the most diehard Xbox fans, the most diehard Xbox channels. They say the same thing. Like, next year, Microsoft got to bring it. If they don't bring it next year, I don't know, because that's 3 years in. That's crunch time. People are tired of waiting. You know what I'm saying? And you have some people sit there and damage control, you know, and that's the truth. It's crunch time. 3 years, you're in your 3 year of the generation, and you don't have nothing substantial. You don't have nothing groundbreaking that's driving a lot of hard. Don't get me wrong. The Series X and S consoles are selling like hot cakes. But at the same time, how long is that going to last for if you don't step it up? Come on, man. All right. So let me ask you all this. Oh, go ahead and vote. You said there are a few Xbox channels that's getting tired of Phil. Like I said, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Like, that's just what it is. Last year, remember, last year, we were being told at the beginning of last year, wait till July. Wait till July, right? And we waited until July, and we got what we got, and a lot of people was disappointed, right? This time around, we got this Xbox/Bethesda showcase. Just a handful of people I heard said that it was a okay show. You know, most, if not all people was like, oh, man, it's very underwhelming. Oh, man, that was a bad showing. Like, you don't want that to be next to your name. A lot of people are saying that Microsoft should copy the Nintendo formula and have more showcases or have more Nintendo Direct style showcases every year. They need to at least have at least 5 or 4, especially Microsoft. They need more than Sony, to be honest, because you need to show more games. And if they're ready, right? Only if they're ready. But it's just, it's crunch time. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. It says, Marlon, I don't need to vote. PlayStation hands down. Facts, my G. It says, why is the weaker system banging out quality games? Because it's Sony. Listen, bro. You see, here's my narrative on that. We've been told late 2019, early 2020, people was dunking on the PS5, right? People were saying PS5 is garbage. PS5 only got 10 teraflops. All of this type of stuff. Weak hardware, weak Station 5, all this type of stuff, right? But yet still, PlayStation is showing their dominance year over year over Xbox by releasing more exclusives, by releasing more high-quality AAA games. That's a fact. Microsoft is just now catching up, right? Don't get me wrong. I was one of the ones that was rooting for Hellblade 2. I told everybody, I said, man, Hellblade 2 looks insane. You guys remember, go back to last year's VGAs and you will see me rooting for Microsoft. Oh my God, Hellblade 2 looks amazing. When everybody else was tearing Hellblade 2 down. You guys remember that. Oh, it's on rails. Oh, it don't look great. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Remember? I was one of the ones. Like I said, case in point, you put out quality stuff. You show me quality stuff. I'm going to get hype. But at this point, there's really nothing to be hype about besides Hellblade 2, besides Forza. Like, I can't wait to see Gear 6. I'm pretty sure Gear 6 is going to blow us away because that's Unreal Engine 5. I'm pretty sure Gears of War 6 is going to blow us away. I'm pretty sure Gears of War 6 is going to fully utilize the Series X. I'm pretty sure of that. Right? But come on, guys. Like, it says, what does Sony has to be hype about? You got to be trolling. Can somebody please tell Alex in the chat? Please tell Alex in the chat what there is to be hype about when it comes to PlayStation. I have nothing to say. This man just asked me, what is there to be hype about? Please, bring all the love, bring everything in right now. Come on, bring it all in. Let's group up together, group hug. Please tell this man what is there to be hyped about for PlayStation. Please tell this man. I'm not saying a darn thing. I'm not saying nothing because I'm done. I'm done talking about. But what is there to be hyped about? Listen.
We will make our own destiny.
Go look it up. Go look up what? Bro, listen. Spider-Man 2 alone. We're not even talking about, bro, what is there to be hype about? Death Stranding 2? I'm not even done yet. Final Fantasy 16? I'm not even done yet. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth? Are you kidding me? What is there to be hype about? Are you serious? Wolverine? Are you serious? Wait, what? What is a DLC? What? Wait. This man said DLC. What is a DLC? Oh my goodness. He got to be trolling. What's not Sony? Wait. What's not Sony? It's a console exclusive. Final Fantasy 16 won't be on Xbox. It's going to be on PC. Wait. Hold on. This man trolling, bro. This man trolling. Let me get to this $20 donation. This man trolling. Says, I'm done. I can't. It says, my game of the year is God of War no matter what. I played Elden Ring and loved it, but God of War definitely should have won. Also, I just got a PC and haven't played my PS5 since God of War, but I can't wait for another exclusive. PS is the GOAT no matter what. Thank you so much, Top Shelf, for the $20. Keep the donations coming in, man, with your questions. Okay. Wolverine. Okay, we're talking about Sony. All right. We got Factions 2. Okay? We got the multiplayer for Factions 2. We got Spider-Man 2. We got Wolverine. Okay, those 3 games alone. That's 3 big exclusives. So you're telling me that those games don't have any weight? Are you kidding me? What three exclusive does Microsoft have that can top the quality of those 3 games? Let's come on. We talking about this. Okay. Spider-Man 2. You already know minds are going to be blown with Spider-Man 2. Wolverine. I'm done talking. I shouldn't even have to explain myself. How is it not Sony? Wolverine is Sony. Spider-Man 2 is Sony. Factions 2 is Sony. Are you kidding me? Oh, you talking about next year? I'm going off of what you asked me. You said, what is there to be hype about with Sony? And I'm telling you what people are hype about. If you're talking about 2023 on what we know so far, Spider-Man 2. Right? That's the biggest. That is the biggest. Listen, bro. Oh my God. I can't. I seriously cannot right now. I can't. I can't. I seriously cannot. You guys are you are trolling way too hard. You just asked me What is there to be hype about when it comes to Sony? That's what you asked me. And I'm telling you what people are hype about. Spider-Man 2 alone, that is the biggest game. You see how Sony highlighted it in their highlight? That is the biggest game next to the third-party and second-party games that they have coming out next year. That is the biggest game. Bro, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Bro, I seriously cannot. It says, Marlon, so I can't wait for Marvel Spider-Man. Bro, 2023 is going to be crazy. Just prepare for a lot of delays because exactly, that's what happens. That's what happens. Spider-Man 2 alone. What? Wait. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is coming to PC, so it's not even a real exclusive. Here we go. Here we go with that. Same thing can be said for Xbox. What are we doing here? And moreover, so Sony said minimum 1 year. So you still got to buy a PS5 if you want to get it day and date. Sony said minimum 1 year for their first party exclusive game. So where are you going with this narrative? Same thing with Xbox too. Every single Xbox game is on PC. So what are you talking about? Oh, that's not a true exclusive. Same friggin' thing that could be said about Starfield, Redfall. All those games are on PC and cloud. So what are you going with this? Where's the argument? Where are you going with this? Listen, man, stop the nonsense. Brian, what's up? Stop the nonsense. Because it's the same exact thing that could be said about Microsoft. Sony said minimum 1 year for their first party exclusive games. They said they're going to be releasing their multiplayer games day and date with PC. That's what they said. That's what they said. So you want to talk about real exclusives? Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. Y'all better cool it, man. Y'all listen to me. Some of y'all be in here cussing and all that. Listen, just take it easy. Take it easy. Okay? Now, listen. Viper said, hold on. Viper said Spider-Man 2 will be PS5 exclusive for at least 2 years. 1 year sales, 1 year PlayStation Plus, and then to PC. So you mean to tell me that's not a true exclusive, right? You got to wait 2 years. Minimum 2 years. Microsoft is day and date. PC day and date, right? You got to wait 2 years. I'm done talking. I'm done. Waste of time. Waste of time. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. You just wait until next year rolls around. There's even more games that we don't even know about. There's even more games that we don't even know about that's coming out next year from PlayStation. Oh, what is going to be the narrative when we start seeing more and more games from PlayStation first party studios getting announced for next year in their PS5 showcase and also for 2024? Oh, not a true PS5 exclusive. Okay, buddy. Okay. Lost Soul aside, exactly. He says, why don't you get hype for Xbox games in 2023 like with PS? Okay, here's my thing. I think I've stressed this a lot. I'm hype about Hellblade 2. You got go look back at my reactions to Hellblade 2. I'm hyped for that game. I said Redfall looks good. You do have Forza Motorsport looks great. Out of all those games, those are the three biggest games that I'm hype about from that Bethesda showcase. Okay? Everything else, that's it for right now, from what I've seen. Sony, you got to understand, Microsoft don't have the same hype level like Sony does for their games. That's a fact, right? Like I said, when I saw Redfall, I was like, man, this looks good. Everybody else was like, oh, Redfall looks mid. I don't want to play Redfall. Whatever the case may be, right? So Starfield also was a game that I was really hype about, but the game looks mid. Like, I need to see more. How is that cap? Okay, I'm just... You just being crazy right now. This is Marlon. That's the same words that Microsoft say to their bots. Just wait, and they wait and wait and wait and wait even more. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't. That's the thing. They don't want to hear the truth. Oh, Microsoft gets you hype, all right, because they're telling you, oh, we got something exciting to show. And then when you sit down and watch the show, then it's like, okay. Oh, wow, this looks good. Okay. Oh, wow. Like, I need to be out of my chair. I need to be like, oh, my God. You know what I mean? Like, blown away. Like, when you look at Sony showcases and Microsoft showcases, it's just not the same excitement. Oh, you said, Marlon, you just mad you not on High on Life? Bruh, like, listen. High on Life is just not my cup of tea. I can do without High on Life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Redfall looks good to me. Forza Motorsport looks good to me. I've been playing Forza Motorsport since the original Xbox. So that's a long-running franchise for me. Starfield, I need to see more on Starfield. Come on, man. Hellblade 2 looks amazing. I'm hyped for Hellblade 2. I don't know how many times I have to stress it and tell you guys that, but it says Sony is scared of losing COD and the marketing rights to COD. Well, that's why they're fighting. And if they lose all of that, then they'll have something to combat it. I'm pretty sure they will. It says, I normally don't speak on arguments, but I must say Starfield looks really good, bro. Okay. That's good. If you like what you see with Starfield, that's good. I'm happy that you like me. I need to see more. I need to see more. Okay, hold on.
We'll make our own destiny.
Hold on. It says, Marlon, quick question. When do you think Ghost of Tsushima 2 is going to get announced? I think it'll probably get announced next year. At a PS5 showcase. I think they're going to reveal it next year. And I think it's probably going to come out maybe end of 2024. Maybe early 2025. It all depends. Maybe it's a 2025 game. But we'll see. But yeah, I would say probably end of 2024. It's probably going to get revealed for 2023 and then probably come out 2024 because we already know that it's been in development. I think for at least 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. So I think it probably need at least a 4-year life cycle. So possibly, end of 2024 for Ghost of Tsushima 2. Same thing can be said for Xbox. This is another sequel. Whoop-dee-doo. That's what I'm saying. Like, Microsoft got a lot of sequel. Hellblade 2. Right? Do I need to keep going? Gears of War 6. Do I need to keep going? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. I just don't know. It says, Marlon, please list off all the games coming out for PS5 in 2023. Well, we just did that. we just went over the highlights of games mixed in with third-party games. We just went over that. It says, first time downloading High on Life showed me old arcades but to play. It says that I'm an Xbox fan, but I can be mad at Xbox too. We know that there will be Xbox games for 2023, but we don't know if those games comes out in 2023. There you go. All right, another donation. Keep the donations coming. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. I love these debates, man. I love these debates. These debates are so funny to me. It says, I don't know what. Okay, listen to this. So he said, I don't know what it's going to take for these Xbox fans to understand Sony will always be the best. Yes, I'm a PlayStation fanboy. Halo sucked bad. Hey, see? Okay. All right. Okay. So the best. Thank you so much for that one. Thank you so much for that one, Viper. So the best upcoming PS5 games for 2023 and beyond. Okay. Now we got One Piece Odyssey. We got Forspoken. We have Dead Space. These are third-party stuff, by the way. Hogwarts Legacy. Wild Hearts. Atomic Art. Like a Dragon. What was we got? We got Wolong. What is this? Skull and Bones. These are all third-party stuff. Resident Evil. Dead Island 2. Suicide Squad. Street Fighter 6. Diablo. Final Fantasy 16. Okay, so now we're getting closer now. So we got Final Fantasy 16. We have Spiderman 2. We have what's this? The Lord of the Rings Gollum, right? Payday 3. What's this? Hollow Knight. These are all third-party stuff. Alan Wake 2. Avatar Frontiers. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Tekken 8. Like a Dragon 8 is 2024. Games with no release window: Dragon Age Dreadwolf, Dustborn, Gothic 1 Remake, Indiana Jones, Marvel's Wolverine, Dragon Dogma 2, Quantum Era. I remember that game. Mass Effect, Project 007, Project Eve, Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic, Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. So, again, you said, wait. You said this is why we need a Discord server. Wait, hold on. Games without a release date. Jermaine, game without a release date. Like I said, the problem lies here is that Sony needs to give us a showcase, right? So that we can know what else is coming out for 2023. Like I said, on the surface, that are console exclusives. We talked about Forspoken. We talked about Final Fantasy 16. We talked about Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. We talked about Marvel Spider-Man 2. That's 4 right there, right? What else? What else am I missing? What's it? Stellar Blade. I believe that's 2023 if I'm not mistaken. So regardless of the fact, right? We know Microsoft has Starfield. We know they have Redfall. We know they have Forza, right? What else do they have other than those 3 games? What else does Microsoft have that's coming out in 2023 from their first party studios besides Redfall, Starfield, and Forza? What else? Hellblade is not no. Hellblade is not in there. Hellblade is not in there. Okay, we just guessing on Hellblade. For all we know, Hellblade could be 2024. I'm just saying. So, Avowed as well. We don't know. We haven't seen a thing on Avowed. So, we can't say that's 2023. Same thing people saying about Sony, right? That game has no release window, no release date. You see what I'm telling? You see what I'm saying? So, the grass is not greener than the other side. On the other side. The grass is not greener on the other side because we don't know about Hellblade 2 when it's coming out. We're assuming it's 2023. We don't know about Fable and all those other games. Perfect Dark, State of Decay 3, all those other games. We don't even know about Avowed if it's coming out next year. Are we going to see more? Yes. But as far as we know right now, come on, guys. Listen.
We will make our own destiny.
Listen. Listen. As far as we know right now, Starfield, Forza, and Redfall. Those are the 3 big titles for next year for Microsoft. Right? Everything else is just like, okay. Right? Like, that's it. Like, you can't throw Hellblade in there because we don't know. You can't throw Avowed in there because we don't know. So what else is there? What else is there? Everything else is like third-party stuff, right? So
we will make our own destiny.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. That's what's there. How you gonna say that's my opinion? What are you talking about? Like, we don't know. We don't know about Hellblade 2 if it's coming out next year. We don't know if Avowed is going to come out next year. We don't know. The only safe bets we have from Microsoft first-party studios right now, this is why you need showcases. Sony as well, right? Only thing we know is Starfield, Redfall, and Forza. That is it. We don't know if Avowed is coming out. We don't know about Hellblade 2. We just don't know. Everything else is like second-party stuff, third-party stuff. That is it, right? So it's the same thing on Microsoft's side. It's the same thing. A bunch of third-party stuff and 3 or 4 exclusives at most. Maybe I might forget. Maybe I might be forgetting about another exclusive game, but at most, at best, 3, 4. That's it. Super Gaming, what's up? Let me get to this top shelf donation. Appreciate the donations. Keep them coming. Says, I'm going broke from buying PS exclusives, but Xbox players able to save more money because they don't have no games to buy. Oh Lord, I'm so done. You about to go. Oh, Stalker 2, I forgot. So that's 4. Stalker 2. So that's 4. You got 4 games, right? You got Stalker 2, which looks good, by the way. I keep forgetting about that game, which I guess it was in development trouble because what was going on over there. Where's that place called again? Where's the place that Ukraine? Was it the Ukraine? If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. But they were going through some development trouble for the game. But I'm excited for Stalker 2 because that game looks really good. Redfall looks good. Starfield, need to see more on Starfield. Right? Yeah, Ukraine.
We will make our own
so that's
destiny.
4. Right? So we don't know what's going on with Hellblade. We don't know what's going on with Avowed, right? But as far as we know, we got Stalker 2, we have Stalker 2, Starfield, Forza, and Redfall. Right? So that's 4 solid exclusives. Outer World 2. Okay, I forgot about. Is Outer World 2 coming out in 2023? I didn't even remember. Or is it still in development? I don't remember them saying Outer World 2, but maybe you guys can correct me on that one. It says no. Death Stranding 2 is not 2023. Death Stranding 2 is not 2023. Let me get to this donation real quick. Dan, thank you so much for the $5. Says the next Xbox Showcase 2023, they will say wait until 2024. I hope not, because people are going to be mad. Everwild, no. That game I think is in development trouble right now. We don't even know. The last time I heard about Everwild, they were still trying to work out the kinks with that game. I think that game should have been out a long time ago. And they still going back and forth with the script and all type of stuff. I don't know if you remember, but come on, man. Like, listen, bro. Minecraft. Hey, you know what? Listen. Hey. Hold on. I'm getting blessed on my daughter's birthday today. Thank y'all for the love and the support. Hold on. Like I said, Everwild, can't even count that because we don't even know what's going on with that game. They didn't even show anything on Everwild. The last showcase, we didn't see nothing on Everwild, right? It's been a while since we saw anything on Everwild. Let me go ahead and get to this donation here. Thank you so much, OG. Jersey in the building with the $10. Keep the donations coming. It says, Marlon, remember this. Lions do not concern themselves with the opinion of sheep. Gamers are lions. Fanboys are sheep. Oh, man. Wow, you just put together. It says, and they all taste like chicken. Keep up the grind, my G. Thank you so much. OG with the $10. Let's go. Minecraft. Bro, Minecraft is not my cup of tea. Minecraft? Are we talking about Minecraft? Did somebody just throw Minecraft? This is how we down bad. Like I said, Minecraft is not my cup of tea. So just like I said, to each his own. To each his own, right? Minecraft is not my cup of tea. So, but that's my opinion though. That's my problem. I don't like Minecraft. If you guys are hyped for Minecraft Legends, then that's your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? If that's a game that's going to make you say, oh, let's go, Xbox. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Yes, yes, yes. Minecraft Legends, yes. Listen, whatever floats your boat. If Minecraft is your game of the year, hey, that's on you. You see what I'm saying? That's not my cup of tea. Whatever floats your boat, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I can't even put Minecraft as a game that's coming out. Like, it's just not my game. That's not my cup of tea, my G. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. Like, it says, Marlon, we want Sony studio, not third party. Same thing could be said about Microsoft. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying that we need a showcase. Okay? We need a showcase. Andre B with the 60 months. Thank you so much. Says, I hate Minecraft. My kids love it. It looks like Legos throw up and Minecraft was left afterwards. Oh, goodness. I can't. Thank you so much for that one. Like I said, this is why we need showcases. And Microsoft gave us a big showcase, right? In Microsoft defense, let me say this. I give Microsoft credit. At least they had a showcase. Sony did not. Sony did not have a showcase this year. Microsoft, in their defense, they did have an Xbox / Bethesda showcase. Sony did not. Okay? And once Sony give us a showcase, that's going to be a whole different ball game, right? But as it sits, at least they did show multiple state of plays this year for games that were either time exclusives or games that were exclusive to their console, right? In those state of play. I think we got like 3 state of plays this year, right? So at the end of the day, mixed in with, third-party games and such, right? At least Microsoft gave us a showcase. But the showcase was underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Because a bunch of stuff got delayed. Starfield got delayed. That was supposed to come out this year. And I'm glad it got delayed because that game needs more time in the oven. You know what I'm saying? Forza, same thing. Right? So, come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? It says you will be waiting till the end of the ABK deal to see a showcase. I'm just saying. And that's probably what, June or August of next year? Yeah, you're going to be waiting a while. I'm just saying that right now. Lack, what's up, man? Says, can we wait and see in 2023 and see what happens? Laugh out loud. We have no idea what Xbox has lined up to show. Well, we don't know what they have lined up to show, but what we do know is what they already announced. Forza, Starfield, Redfall, Minecraft Legends, History Untold, Sea of Thieves Season 7, all that stuff, right? Rise of the Ronin, I think it's 2023. I know it's one of them is 2024, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 2024 for Rise of the Ronin, if I'm not mistaken. It says, Marlon, we not seeing Wolverine at least until 2024. For sure. Because as soon as Insomniac finishes up Spider-Man 2, they're gonna be working on back-to-back. It's gonna be a back-to-back situation. They're already working on Wolverine, but I'm just saying, like, full steam ahead into Wolverine development after Spider-Man 2. So check your poll. Okay. Well, the poll says right here, it says, who do you think will have the better lineup of games for 2023? And 80% says PlayStation. So again, right? Maybe some people are just being biased about that. Maybe some people are just, throw their hat into the ringer on that one and just saying, hey, you know what? PlayStation is my preferred platform, so I'm just going to be biased, right? That could very well be the case, but yeah. I think it's 2024 on the Rise of the Ronin. 2024. It says also 2023 on PS5 pre-order Star Wars Jedi Pre-order Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Street Fighter 6, Mega Man Legacy Collection, Monster Hunter Rise, Dead Island 2, Walking Dead Retribution, and Supercross 6. Gotcha. It says Wolong is a PlayStation exclusive. No, it's not. It's third party. Oh, they know the truth. For sure. It says, hey, do you think Sony will show games at CES? Nah. I mean, they didn't show games at the last. I mean, they showed just some trailers, but they didn't really show anything. You know what I mean? So they're saving that for their showcase. It says, that is the case. It says, that is the case. Your show is full of ponies. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hey, like I said, we're gonna have to wait and see once we get another showcase from Xbox to see what else is coming out in 2023 and how these games are gonna look and play. All right, so let's see here. It says who do you hope is Sony rumored either? I heard about that. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see, but I heard about that. It says ponies with games. So 2023 is going to be the year of third party for sure. It's going to be the year of delays too, because while we're getting all these games and stuff like that, we're going to be getting a lot of delays as well. All right, let's push forward because I can't with you guys, man. I can't with y'all. So let's dial into this. It says Xbox did take the L this year, shaking my head. Like I said, they have nothing from their first-party studios this year. Zero, right? It says, I'm playing High on Life right now. What are you playing? Here, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy, man. You see, I can't win. You see what I'm saying? I'm playing High on Life. What are you playing? Well, I'm playing Final Fantasy Crisis Core. That's what I'm playing. That's what I finished playing last night. Okay? Shouts to Jenna. Okay? Retro, you funny. Listen, man. Listen. Dan, thank you for the $10. I can't with Alex. I can't. Okay. You see,
we will make our own destiny.
I can't. It's like you can't win. You can't win. Shout outs to the homie Dan with the $10. Says Sony know what the player wants. Excellent game, excellent stories, and excellent mechanics. That's why is a system seller. Xbox, in the other hand, the majority of game is generic and boring and no games. Thank you so much, Dan. Like, it's just, like I said, you heard what Microsoft said earlier. Like, they need this ABK deal to go through because as of right now, that's the reason why they're lacking in their exclusives, because they need this ABK deal. Like, that sounds crazy to me. Like, wait, what? I said that I was playing Crisis Core, Alex. Why are you trying to listen to me, man? Now, Mr. GC15 with a 5 says, come on, bro. Do a quick Google search on what Microsoft said about Sony. Laugh out loud. Don't skip this. The truth. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. What?
We make our own destiny.
Hold on. Man, I'm getting blessed today on my door. Wait, hold on.
We'll make our own destiny.
I'm getting blessed today on my daughter's birthday. Hold up. So thank you for the super chats. It says, come on, bro. Do a quick Google search on what Microsoft said about Sony. Laugh out loud. Don't skip this. The truth shall set you free. I mean, Microsoft said a bunch of stuff about Sony. Okay. Now, it says, Marley, I'm hitting Witcher 3 PS5 upgrade and Biomutant onto Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go. Chads, thank you so much. Chads Rick, thank you so much for the $20. Says Xbox has been a travesty. Oh my God. Since the 360 era, Gears and Fallout and Halo fall in the well with Timmy. Says, oh my God. Says all the while Uncle Phil, Snake Oil selling and bots eating it up. Can't manage the studios he got, but one ABK fire Phil. Oh my God, Chaz. Thank you for the $20. Listen, man. Oh man, Gaz. Getting blessed. The sauce. Gaz, what's up? What's up? Gaz from Game On Daily. It says not the cinematics. Gaz, thank you so much, man. What's up with the sauce, man? Thank you so much for the $10. Says happy birthday to your daughter. Hashtag sauce. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm getting blessed on my daughter's birthday. So I'm just overwhelmed right now with these questions with these Xbox dudes. Like, Dan, thank you for the $2.
We will make our own destiny.
You love it. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh no! Atomic Heart looks good. Atomic Heart looks good.
We will make our own destiny.
Man. Oh, thank you so much, Ray. I'm getting blessed. I'm getting blessed today on my daughter's birthday, man. It's a blessing. December 15th. Your boy's getting blessed. Larry K, thank you for the $1. Dan with the $2 says Xbox need to buy studios because they lack of talent. Listen, we heard Brad Smith come out, okay, and literally said, wow. Shout outs to Gaz, man. Listen. We heard Brad Smith coming out, literally saying that Sony got 286 exclusives. We got only 59 exclusives. And this is one of the main reasons why we need the ABK deal, right? Because it's like they don't have anything else. And like I said, I've always said, for some reason, that saying is so true to an extent. Like, you can't buy talent. You can buy up all the studios you want. And even if you're able to buy talent, it comes down to the management of said talent studio. You see what I'm saying? Like, it comes down to how you manage. That's one thing with Sony. They're not going to show you something unless it's ready to be shown. You heard what Phil Spencer said. Like, when it comes down to Starfield, like, them delaying Starfield is like them shipping games too early. Like, they're notorious for shipping games too early. And hence why they delay Starfield. Like, if they would have shipped Starfield this year in the condition that it's in, it would have been a disaster, right? Because look at what everybody's been saying about that game, right? Some people like it. Some majority of people say no, it needs more time. It needs more polish, right? So they had a right to delay the game. Come on.
He said that. Our own destiny.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get to this one here. It says happy birthday to your daughter. Hope she's having a fantastic day. You give her one of your PS5s. I'm definitely gonna give her a PS5. You know what I mean? She's not really too big on games like that. I mean, she play like Roblox and stuff, but I'm probably gonna, get her in on a PS5. Or maybe an Xbox if she want to play, Minecraft or I don't know. I know she's not going to play no Gears or nothing like that. So, yeah. Let me get to this donation real quick. Oh, my God. DX Thing 74, thank you for the 5 Canadian, says, just read an article 5 minutes ago from Xbox saying stop buying or stuff and just support PlayStation and Nintendo. Ooh, really? Ooh, really? Oh, there you go. Jacob says, hope your daughter have a wonderful day, a wonderful birthday. Says, give her a PS9 prototype. I know, right? Oh, man. Listen, here's the thing. Here's my thing, right? My whole thing, we just read what Microsoft just said. I know you guys heard what I just said about Microsoft, right? It's right here in plain sight. Let me read it again. Microsoft refers to lack of exclusives as why Activision Blizzard deal should be approved. How does that sound to you? How does that sound? Thank you so much, Antonio and Killa. How does that sound to you? Right? How does that sound? I need everybody in the chat to answer that. Microsoft refers to lack of no exclusives as why they need to acquire Activision Blizzard. So you're telling me basically that you really and truly need this Activision Blizzard deal to go through so you can have more exclusives? Really? So you're I can't. I can't. That don't even make
Robinson,
sense.
$50. Happy birthday from Uncle TJ.
Oh, TJ, big money Robinson with the $50 says happy birthday from Uncle TJ. Yes, I would definitely share that with her, man. Thank you so much for the $50. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the blessing. I'm getting blessed. She's going to be so happy that her dad is getting blessed on stream today. Listen, Viper says Microsoft has 23 dev studios. Wonder how far $70 would go for their first party exclusives. Wait, hold on, Viper. Hold on. But Game Pass. They got Game Pass. They got Game Pass, right? So there you go. That's the safe haven. That's what a lot of Xbox fans was. OG, I'm gonna get to you. That's what a lot of Xbox fans are gonna say. But we got Game Pass. So while Sony is making you pay $70 for their exclusives and not putting their first party games into PlayStation Plus day and date, Microsoft is giving you the option. You can either pay $70 or Game Pass. So you see, the safe haven, the argument will always rest heavy on Game Pass. Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass.
Our own destiny.
So there you go. There you go. There you go. Right? There you go. Shout outs to OG in the building. Says, quick question. Didn't Sony buy Insomniac Games? That was not an exclusive studio. Yeah. Sony bought Insomniac Games. Yes, they did. I think, what was it, for $260 million? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It was I think it was 260 or 250 million. Guys, you guys would probably remember off the top. I think it was like 260 million they bought Insomniac for. And I think it was around the time when Sunset Overdrive was going on, because I think Microsoft wanted Sunset Overdrive 2, and then Sony went on ahead and they ended up buying Insomniac Games. I think it was around that time. I think it was like 200 and something million. I think it was 250 or 260 or something like that. If I remember correctly, I know it was 200 and something million. Viper, you probably remember how much they bought them for, but I think it was 200 and something million. Either way, it was a smart move, because now we're seeing the fruits of that labor. You know what I'm saying? Now we're seeing the investment that Sony made, and it's paying off big time for them. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man 2018, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, things of that nature. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. And Sony had relationship with them for years. So, yeah, 229 million. Yeah, 229 million. That was a huge steal for Sony. And again, that's not even on the magnitude as a studio. That's not even on the magnitude of what Microsoft is doing. Microsoft is spending billions of dollars just so that they can have more exclusive games. Sony, on the other hand, are buying studios or making moves that make sense, right? They're making moves that actually make sense. That's not even on the magnet. You can't even say, oh, well, Sony is buying up studios too, or Sony is buying company. The biggest thing that Sony has bought so far is Bungie. And that was what, $3.5 billion. That's nothing close to what Microsoft is doing, right? So it's just, Sony only buys studios that make sense for their first party studios or for their fans or for their ecosystem, right? They're only going to make moves on studios that they have had relationships with for years. You know, look at Housemarque. Housemarque is stemming from PS3 days. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. Like, you know, and they acquired Housemarque. So nobody was surprised that they acquired Housemarque. Nobody was surprised that they acquired Insomniac Games. Like, it's just Sony just buying stuff that they had relationships with for years. You know what I mean? Especially with the whole Destiny thing, they had a relationship with Bungie. You know what I'm saying? With Destiny. So, you know what I mean? The money, how the money is being spent is how the money is being spent. But you know, you have to look at it from different sides of the coin and sort of look at it from that perspective. Like, see, exactly. It says Insomniac is Dollar Tree compared to Activision Walmart. There you go. There you go. There you go. So that's that, right? That's that. So it says Xbox could pump out exclusive with short gab if Xbox is stopped buying stuff and instead focus on development. It says Call of Duty is direct competition with Xbox first-person shooters. Buying COD is buying out competition. It says, oh, Blue Point as well. Exactly. Blue Point as well. You know what I'm saying? Because Blue Point, they did Shadow of the Colossus. You know what I mean? Blue Point is stemming from years. They did Demon Souls. You know what I'm saying? Look at Demon Souls. Quality remake. You want to talk about a remake that's being quality? That's a quality remake. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that was one of the arguments that Jim Ryan kind of brought up, saying like, oh, we're going to charge $70. Here's why we're going to charge $70. You know what I'm saying? For this right here, because this is high quality. I know this is a remake, but this is a high quality remake. This is a highly polished remake. That was what Jim Ryan was saying back then, you know, as we progress into where we are now, you know, with stuff. So yeah, there you go. Lack says Sony has over 250 exclusives. Why are they worried about the ABK deal then? Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty, there's no other game, and Sony themselves said it, there's no other game from their first party studios that can generate that type of money like Call of Duty. The highest revenue that I've heard that Sony made off of one of their first party games, as far as I can remember, was God of War 2018. $500 million, right? $500 million. And Call of Duty does way more than that. So that is the reason why. Yes, they have more exclusives than Microsoft, but the problem lies with them buying Call of Duty. So that's it.
We'll make our own destiny.
That's it. That's it. Dan, thank you so much for the $2. Says PS spend money wisely. Xbox have daddy Microsoft. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure if Sony had the money like Microsoft, they'll probably be buying stuff up too. But from what history has shown us with Sony, thank you so much, King Mo. From what Sony has shown us over the years, right? And Sony has shown us that they're resilient. Like they're gonna keep on fighting. They're gonna keep on pushing. Like they have a long legacy, right? And not only that, they spend their money wisely on studios that benefit them, on studios that they have a long relationship with, not just going around buying up random stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, oh, we got all the exclusives in the world. Come on. See, and there's exclusives from Xbox that people have been asking for. Oh, where's the next Killer Instinct? right? I think we heard something about they're thinking about doing it. What happened to Scalebound? Right? Oh, we canceled Scalebound. Okay. Like, well, there's so many games that from Xbox side that a lot of people have been asking for years. Where's Banjo? You know what I'm saying? Well, that's rare, right? But, and Microsoft, I think, wait. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Microsoft own Rare now? Isn't Rare a part of Microsoft, or they have some type of partnership? Correct me if I'm wrong. But people been I think Microsoft owns the IP for Banjo, right? They own the IP for Banjo. So people been asking for Banjo for years, right? So I'm just saying, you know, there's IPs that people been asking for on the Xbox. Killer Instinct, Banjo, you know, like I said before, like there's so many games, right? Scalebound, people been asking about that. People was very upset about that when that got canceled. You know what I'm saying? So it's just Sea of Thieves. Come on, man. Sea of Thieves is not my cup of tea. I understand for some people, you know, that's something that they care about or whatever. Like, but hey, you know, that's just what it is. It says Microsoft has 23 first-party devs. Why do they only have 53 first-party exclusives for a $2 trillion company? That's a big question. That's a very big question. That's a very big question. That's a sea of who? That's a very big question, Viper. That's a very big question. That's the same thing I'm saying. You know, like it's sea of who? Listen, bro, that's not my cup of tea. Like, for people who like Sea of Thieves, I'm happy for you. For people who like Skull and Bones, I'm happy for you. You see what I'm saying? I'm happy. OG, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months with the PS Gamer Plus. Says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Sony had the resources to buy COD, they would have, period. They can't. Exactly. I said that too. If Sony had the money to buy the Call of Duty IP, they would have bought it before Microsoft even could touch it, because it performs better on PlayStation. It performs better on their platform. So that's just the way it is, right? So it says Conquer. That's the game I forgot about. Conquer, Banjo, Perfect Dark are owned by Microsoft Rare. Yes, you're right. Okay, thank you, Thriller. Yeah. So people have been asking for Conquer. People have been asking for Killer Instinct. You know what I'm saying? People have been asking for Scalebound. You know what I'm saying? Like Perfect Dark, we already know it's in development, but come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take years for those Xbox games to be ready for release. Listen, we do know, as far as I can remember, right? We do know that, who is helping out with that again? The Coalition. The Coalition is helping out. What's the studio's name again for State of Decay? I forgot their name right now, but they're helping out with State of Decay 3. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of studios that Microsoft have right now are helping out other studios, right? To help these games to come out, right? And the Coalition, they're the ones that was responsible for the Matrix demo. Like they're very busy, and I believe they're working on Gear 6 as well. So, yeah, Indiana Jones is an exclusive. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Indiana Jones ain't coming to PlayStation. As far as I can remember, as far as I know, that's on the Bethesda, right? If I'm not mistaken. Undead Labs. Yeah. So, if I remember correctly, Coalition is helping out Undead Labs with State of Decay 3. So, like I said, a lot of these games are not going to come out anytime soon. A lot of these games are in deep, deep development. What's going on with Perfect Dark? Last time I heard, it seemed like everything's been going well. I mean, they had some people, you know, leaving the studio here and there, but it seems like things are going well. It says, so Microsoft Studios can't make games themselves. They can. It's just the management, man. It's the management. It says, great show, my brother. It says, God bless you and your family. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see here. It says, Marlon, it says, all I see is Sony complaining about Microsoft buying publishers just because Sony do not have the same money. Let me say this. I feel like the line should be drawn when it comes to buying publishers, right? Studios is fine. This is what I agree with. Buy studios that you have long-lasting relationships with, because you know those studios, you've been working with them for years, you know what they're capable of, and you can manage them correctly. Versus you going around buying up all these random studios. Let's be real. Versus you going around buying up all these random studios that you don't have a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? And now you're going to have to get them trained and get them used to how you do things, you know, how you run things as a corporation, how you do things as a publisher. Like, I'm all for buying studios that you have a relationship with, or a publisher that you have a relationship with. Like like Sony and Square, nobody would have been surprised if Sony would have bought Square. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a long lasting relationship with them for years. So it makes sense. It just goes together, right? Because of Final Fantasy. But I'm just saying, when you're going around and you're buying up all these studios and you don't have a relationship with them, a solid relationship with them, then it's kind of like, okay, well, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, now we can only keep our fingers crossed and hope that this acquisition, the games are going to come out and they're going to be high quality. That's it. Because the biggest thing here, guys, is console support. Like, the console. That's all you guys care about, is the console support. It says, all I see is a $1 trillion company that can't produce quality games, so they got to buy a whole publish. Listen, Brawley, I guarantee you, bro, a lot of people is not going to agree with you on your statement, but that is true, man. I mean, you heard what they just said. It says Microsoft refers to lack of Xbox exclusives as why Activision Blizzard deal should be approved in comparison with PlayStation. So there you go. That's just the way it is, man. I don't know. I really don't know how else to even put it out there for people to understand. Like, that's just what it is. That's really what it really boils down to. Like, Sony, Sony will be fine. Even if this deal goes through and Sony does not accept those terms, they're going to be fine. Believe me, Sony got something up their sleeves. Believe me on that. Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be amazing. It says Sony has the most software developers making games for PlayStation. It says smart move by Xbox. They really out here for the chess. Let's see here. Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Kingdom Hearts are heavy hitters for Japanese crowd and growing in the West. It says Xbox bought Rare in 2002, but fun fact, because Rare did Donkey Kong 64 and Xbox thought acquiring Rare would have give them Donkey Kong IP. I think I remember that. Jays, what's up, man? How you doing? Death Stranding 2, late 2023. I don't know. I don't think Death Stranding 2 is going to come out late 2020. I think it's a 2024. But either way, we heard what I covered yesterday. Like, that game is going to be phenomenal. Like, it's going to be, I'm telling you right now, because Death Stranding, amazing game. Check it out on PlayStation Plus if you have it. But yeah, that's that. It says one reason COD became so big is because of PlayStation, but people asking why they won't let Microsoft just buy them. Yeah. It says, what studio you want Sony to buy next? I really want Sony to buy, what's their name again? Striking Distance. Is it called Striking Distance, right? Is it, Crafton is the publisher. But Striking Distance, I believe it's called Striking Distance. Like, I want them to buy them because it just goes into the vein of what Sony is known for when it comes to their single player games. And I feel like with the help of Sony, that game could use some of Sony's touch fundamentally, because there was so many things that was wrong with that game. And don't get me wrong, solid foundation, but there was just a lot of just bugs and performance issues with that game. So I think Striking Distance would be a great fit. Striking Distance, I think, would be a good fit for Sony, considering that they lend out their studio to help with development or something like that. So they say, I want Sony to buy Capcom. Okay, if Sony buys Capcom, then you'll hear the narrative of, oh, see, Sony buying Capcom. That's like them buying. That's like Microsoft doing what they're doing. So what, you know, they're trying to take away Capcom and having Resident Evil for themselves. And you wouldn't hear, man, you wouldn't hear the end of it. You wouldn't even hear the end of it. It says Indiana Jones may not be Xbox exclusive because of Disney contracting the title. Oh, wow. It says development was announced in 2021 and the contract with Disney was made before Bethesda purchase. Oh, so you're saying it could possibly come to PlayStation? You're saying that it could possibly come to PlayStation, right? Well, I mean, we'll see. It says Capcom equal Bethesda, not ABK. It says Sony buying Capcom, that would be competing, right? Ha! Definitely not on the magnitude as money, but there's a lot of Capcom IPs that I think a lot of people would be upset about. You know what I mean? So people are always already crying about the fact that Sony got marketing rights to Resident Evil and this and that. And so you wouldn't hear the end of it if that was the case. But same thing could be said about this ABK deal. You know what I'm saying? It says, Marlon, did you say, yeah, I end up giving it up, but we're going to get blessed back with another one. So it's all good. Hopefully, I'm going to keep it in the box until I see Starfield looking good and I see some more Redfall gameplay. Then I'll open it up and play it. But maybe I do have content that I'm going to be making with it for this project that I have. Possibly, I'm probably going to have it around the weekend. So stay tuned for that one. It says back E3. It says Sony might as well buy Capcom since they own Evo. Huh. Yeah, that would be a perfect fit, right? But like I said, you wouldn't hear the end of it. You wouldn't hear the end of it for sure. It says it's obvious that Microsoft needs this deal to compete, not the other way around. So Death Stranding movie is in the works. This is from Deadline Hollywood. Yeah, I heard about it. They need to make sure that what's his name? What's that boy's name again? What's that boy's name again? That from Walking Dead. What's his name? God, what's his name? Norman Reedus. You know what I mean? Like, just have Norman Reedus doing it. You know what I mean? Have Norman Reedus doing it. Let's see here. G2G T. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, have Norman Reedus do it. You know what I mean? If they're gonna do a movie, I mean, that would be a perfect fit. You know, I think it would be a perfect fit. But you just never know. You just never know what's gonna happen. So we just take it for face value what it is. I don't know. That's the thing though. That's the thing, guys. You know. But it says, Mr. Marlon, are you going to live stream Evil West to finish the game? Yes, I will. I'm getting into Crossfire with Crisis Core, Need for Speed. I got multiple games to play. So I'm going to try to squeeze it in there and try to get it over with. And see, around that time, God of War dropped. Callisto Protocol dropped. So I finished Callisto Protocol. So, and then Crisis Core just came out. I was playing that yesterday out on Twitch. So for sure. But I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for the outpouring support today on today's stream. This is what I'm talking about, ending the year off strong. Man, I got blessed today on my daughter's birthday. Thank y'all for all the super chats. It helps us out to keep the lights on, to keep us doing what we do best. I love you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. And we're going to be doing some Twitch today. It's only 2:09. So we're going to be doing some Twitch today. Probably just going to finish up Evil West. Get that out the way off my back. And then we'll probably do some more Crisis Core and, you know, continue playing some more games, try to finish up for the rest of the year. Dan, thank you so much for the $2. Evil West, no, it's a wait for a sale. The game is very repetitive, repetitive boss fights, repetitive enemies. Story is you know, yeah, it's about a 7 out of 10 at best, man. It's a wait. You don't have to rush out right now and get that game. Just wait for a sale. Dan, thank you for the $2. Says, imagine Sony buy Square Enix, Chrono Trigger, FF, etc. Oh yeah, that would be insane. That would be insane for sure. That would be insane.
We'll make our own
that would be insane. that would definitely be insane. But again, we'll see. We will see. But I love you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I know I have fun talking about these video games full time for you guys. So please take care of yourself, guys. I will be streaming out on Twitch today. I will be covering, finishing up Evil West. So if you haven't followed me out on Twitch, it's Marlon Gaming Nation. And I love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for allowing me to do what I do best for you guys. Peace. God bless. We out.